Hi everybody, I am Dr. T. Miranda Lakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph College, Kadalur. In the past videos, we saw about how to prepare the project documentation. So in part 1, we saw about how to design a certificate, how to write an acknowledgement and how to write an abstract. In part 2, we saw about introduction and problem definition. In part 3, we saw about software requirement specification. And in part 4, we saw about system analysis and system design. And in part 5, we saw about system testing, conclusion and future enhancement. In part 6 video, we saw about bibliography and appendices. Today, we are going to combine all these and you are going to frame the table of content. So first, write down table of contents in capital letters. After that, you have to write down certificate, put it as I, acknowledgement, put 2I, and abstract, put it as 3I. We are going to represent it in I, 2I and 3I. This is nothing but 1, 2 and 3. The next one, you have to draw the table. So in order to draw the table, already I told that go to insert menu and select table, and how many rows you want, how many columns you want, just you can have it and you can insert the table. After that, put it as SL.NO. It is serial number, and here you are going to place the content and here page number. Next one, already we saw in the first chapter, we saw about the introduction. Under introduction, we saw about 1.1 about the project. Then second one, problem definition, in which we had 4 subtopics. One is existing system, limitation of existing system, proposed system and features of proposed system. Then this is third one, software requirement specification, in which we saw about the introduction, module description, hardware requirements and software requirements. Next one is your system analysis, in which we saw about introduction, UML diagrams, and in that UML diagram we saw about use case diagram. The next one is system design. So under system design, we are having introduction, user interface design and database design. So here in UML diagram, I think you are given it as 4.2.1, because under UML diagram you are having only one diagram, that is use case. So give it as 4.2.1. Next one is system testing. This is your 6th chapter, introduction, unit testing. So what are the testing you are having? You can list it out as 6.1 introduction, 6.2 is unit testing, integration testing, validation testing, alpha, beta testing and system testing. And in chapter 7, as we saw, is conclusion. Under conclusion, we are having 2 parts. One is your conclusion, the other one is your future enhancements. Next one, bibliography. It is book references and website references. The last one, yesterday we saw about the appendix. So appendices, can give it as appendices. So under your appendices, in appendix A, yesterday we saw about software description, and in appendix B, sample source code, and appendix C, its screenshot. So according to your page number, you can change the page number. Don't give the same page number. So it will be differing for each person. So for sample, I have given the page number. So according to that, you can give the page number. So that's all your table of content. Now the entire document has been completed. So after completing it, you just put it in a folder. Just go to, I'm having it in desktop. So I have put it as a folder. So front page, you put it separately. That is, a front page is nothing but your first certificate page. See here, this is the certificate page. So for this, you must not have any numbering format. Here you must not have any number. So put it in a separate page and you can have it. See here, I have given it as 1, its front certificate page, and 2 is your certificate page, that is your bona fide certificate, your abstract and acknowledgement, and the third one is your table of content, and the fourth one is introduction and problem definition, and the fifth one is software requirement specification, hardware and software requirements, and the sixth one is analysis and design part. This is one chapter, this is another one chapter. And your seventh one is testing, the other chapter is your conclusion. And your eighth one is bibliography, and we are having appendices, that is software description, then your source code, then sample screen. Just put it in a like this, just you arrange it. After arranging it, now we are going to convert all this into PDF. So if you're going to convert it into PDF, there won't be any alignment problem. So first I'll convert one thing and I'll show it for you. You can convert all other things and you can merge the PDF. Using merge PDF, you can merge it. So here I'm going to go in for Word to PDF online converter. So if you're going to give Word to PDF online converter, you can open it. So I have opened it. Now we are going to choose a file. So choose file. So I am having it in desktop. So go to desktop. So UG project documentation. So friend certificate. I am going to open it. Now it has been uploading. Now it's converting Word to PDF. So it is being converting your Word document into PDF. So it will be taking some time. So now it is being converted. So see here one friend certificate page. So click here, or you can click download. After clicking download, so now we have got the file. This is your PDF for your certificate page. Similarly, you have to do for all the pages. For all the pages, just go on for your certificate page, for table of content, everything you convert as PDF, and after that you go on for PDF merger. Going to go in for merge PDF. So we are going to give merge PDF online. So it will be, so here you are going to have it. You're going to open it. So what are the files you want to merge? Just you can choose the files for merging. So if you're going to have your PDF files, it will be open, and you're going to open it. After opening it, the same procedure. Now we'll be having a single file which will be easy for your documentation. So thank you for your patient listening.